And welcome back. The saga of the Karens between the co-worker, the old girl solicitor, and the social services, i.e. social worker. The scumbags of the old era, I should say. Really, do you really defend the interests of your client? I'm referring to the old girl's solicitor, which is they call it amministratore di sostegno in Italian, tutor, which should tutor the rights, the legal aspects and the financial aspects of the person. Not just that, you have the personal needs and looking out for their well-being, basically. Well, you manage to brainwash my girl, you, that fucking social worker, and the scumbag of a solicitor, which should defend her, which sold her out. As usual, you brainwashed her and say, no, keep this Karen co-worker, which is negligent, does things in a rush, and doesn't do the things which the old girl asked her to do. Always bring her fucking shitty junk food. Those horrible sandwiches which you find in supermarkets for snack. That could be good for lunchtime if you don't have time to prepare a meal, especially when you're out at work. But especially a person who's always inside the house, most of the time I should say, needs a nourishing food. And regarding the procedure of the inheritance for the old girl and her daughter as well, what are you sitting on your fucking Todd? My solicitor told me, goes, what the fucking hell she's doing? What she's waiting for, he said. And all you need is an authorisation from a judge to proceed. And why the fucking hell, you ask me, why should I take out a bank loan to do up the house? And you're such in a hurry, rush to proceed in inheritance of the parties interested. And all of a sudden, you start repairing things here and there in the house. How come you never done it more than a year ago when they needed these repairs? The old girl have to have a cold shower until now. And plus, problems with a co-worker. And obviously my mum expressed on the blow the other week. This person doesn't do the things what she wants to do. And she doesn't, go on too well. How the hell are you managing to do that? I do not know. You probably bribe the old girl with fucking booze and fags from the co-worker. That's for sure. Give her a old fiver. And she's down at the local boozer down at Inner Road, drinking. Banging in the house, leaving everything open. And this idea of her going in her elderly's home within a year or two, it's a bit fishy, And then you say to me, dear solicitor, she feels abandoned up there. Well, do something about it, you fucker. I have no jurisdiction over this issue, legally speaking. It's you who are the fucking tutor. Don't look at me for the solutions and the answers. You and the social service has to pull the fingers at your fucking butts to resolve this problem, instead of finding an scapegoat and emptying responsibilities on the family. And obviously, if one wanted to present a letter of complaints to the courts of Pisa, they wouldn't even change you. Until you got the goose which lays your golden eggs between you, solicitor, and co-worker and social services, you just absolutely sponge your money out of this poor woman which has got psychological problems. And after you come and me to discuss about the situation where you live is critical. You don't give me no headways. You don't let me say my part. You don't believe a word regarding the so-called threats from the co-worker. It's all documented on video. And practically, you like haven't got a leg to stand on regarding that. Nor is a fucking co-worker. And my old girl's been hearing this co-worker has problems in the family with the husband. Seems to be a violent type, isn't he? Seeing this stupid cow suffers from the syndrome of Stockholm, she likes to be probably beaten up by her husband, and she thinks she's got nowhere else to sling her hook. Well, it's not our problem in our house. The issue is this person has to be assisted in the correct and honest way without brainwashing her, using her as an envoy for you pass on me to messages. If you got the fucking bottle, pick up the fucking phone and call me. The fact is, I don't want to have nothing else to do with you, with the solicitor and the social services, i.e. the social worker. Because you want to have it all your way. You don't want to see what other people have to say about certain issues and how things should be run. It's useless calling me, we have to do this and that. Because what I say doesn't count. So you can fuck off. All of you. All three of you. You can go to God knows what place and lick each other's pussies out. If you want to. Not my problem. And the fact is, at the end of the day, you lot are just a bunch of useless tosspots, which you think you know more better than people. The fact is that you don't have these problems like most families here in Italy have. You at the end of the day, cozy home, got your weekend, clock in and clock out. You got to take into account and heart the problems of people. That's your job. Social services, welfare. Instead of doing a shit show out of it.